Alright, we're back. I had some issues with my stream, and I think I fixed it this time, and I had to exit out, but we are back, and it didn't save, so I have to do everything I just did all over again, which is fine. I just need to move this car back inside to the lift. And now that we're here, I'm going to take off all 4 tires. Again. Because it was so much fun the first time. And all 4 tires need to be replaced, so I'll have to buy new ones. Which is fine. One down. I need to get faster at this. I think as you level up, you can upgrade those skills. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to go double check, but that'll be cool. That way things just don't take me as long. It'd be really cool if you could hire some help. Or if it was multiplayer. I wonder if there's any multiplayer mods. That way I don't have to do all this work by myself. Maybe automate some of it. Alright, and last but not least, let's take this tire off. Perfect! Tires off. Let's pop the hood on this bad boy and see what needs to be replaced. Let me go into the car status. Okay, so brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter. My goodness, all 4 tires. And change some fluids and change the oil. Okay, well, we'll save the oil change for last this time. I know I did that last time, the first time. But, yeah. Okay. Anyways. So we need to change the oil filter. I see it over here. A symbol from under the car. My goodness. Picky. This thing's a rust bucket, man. I need to clean this thing up. I'm worried about the wrong stuff. Okay, oil filter's off. And I think that was it for under the car stuff. Wait, what's that back there? Is that a fuel pump? I think that's a fuel pump. But I probably have to get that from the trunk. Okay, lower it back down. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the oil right now while we have it up. Make it easy on ourselves. Gluck, 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 gluck. Okay. Move it back, and we will go ahead and buy a new oil filter. I don't need to add it to the shopping list. I can remember that. Right? Oil filter, oil filter, oil filter. Oil filter. Oh god, does it matter? Okay, this one. The V8. OVH. Right? Okay, you know what? Here, I'll just add it to the shopping list. I thought I could remember. I cannot. Ah, see, I would have bought the wrong one. Okay, new oil filter. Go ahead and slap that bad boy in there. Somewhere. Where's the little hole? It's right there, but why can't I freaking get to it? Hello? Okay, normal mode. Part mount. There we go. Boom! New oil filter. Too easy. Too easy. Okay, let's go ahead and bring her down. Alright, we also need to take off the little intake cover right here. And replace this filter. So let's take that out, and we'll save that for now. Let me see what else I was supposed to do. So the oil filter's done. Get rid of that. Air filter, 4 new tires, fuel pump, and brake pads. Okay, let's go get that fuel pump. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to get to it. Where the hell is it? Okay. This brake pad doesn't have to go. Which brake pads need to go? Those are brake drums. So I guess the only 2 brake pads are these guys right here. Oh yeah, they're highlighted. Okay. Brake calipers off. And a new brake pad. Same thing on this side. Brake caliper off. Rusty bolt. Spray that guy. And remove the brake pad. Okay, we'll go here into our little tablet. And we will buy 2 new brake pads. And now that we have that, we can mount those guys on there. And slap the brake calipers back on. This guy and this guy. Not in the best shape, but, you know, the customer doesn't want to change it, so something I can really do about that. Assembly mode, brake pad on, and brake caliper on. Okay, so now that we've done that, if you look right here, brake pads have been changed. We need to do the fuel pump and the air filter. I'll go ahead and get the new air filter right now as well. Where would that be? Probably be an engine right here. Wonder which one it is. Is it this one right here? The 6-pack? I think it's this one. I'm not sure. Let me check my inventory. Round air filter, 2 carb. Just add that to the shopping list and take a look at the shopping list. Oh, see? Wasn't even there. Cool. So now we have that. Let's slap a new air filter in. Boom. And we'll put the cover back on. Nice. Okay. So now we just need to change the fuel pump and the tires. Let me go ahead and raise it back up and see if I can't find this fuel pump. Alright, the fuel pump's over here. So there's the fuel tank. And there's the fuel pump. So we'll go ahead and remove this. Back out. What am I doing? Fuel pump, right here. Okay, add you to the shopping list. And we'll buy a new one. Boom. Buy a part. Go back in here. Find our fuel tank. And put that fuel pump in. And being a mechanic is easy. I don't know what people complain about. This is just too easy. Alright, so now we need to buy some tires. So let me go to my... I can't add this to the shopping list. So 215 by 75 R15s. 215 by 75 R15s. Okay, is there a tire shop? There is a tire shop. It's a standard tire, right? Just a standard rim basic. Oh, you know what I need to do? I got it. I figured it out. There's a reason. I gotta unmount these tires. Separate parts. Take it. Separate parts. And just do this 2 more times. Okay, now that I have all the tires separated, I have tires and rims. So I can go ahead and add these guys to the shopping list. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over here to my tablet, and we'll buy 4 of you. What is the size again? Okay, 215, 75R, 15. 215, 75R. This is it, right? I don't know. I don't know how to measure tires. 215 by 75. So 215, 75 wide, 15. Okay, the wheel size is 15. Okay, hold on. This is 75. This is 15. Okay. Got it. And this is 215. And we'll buy 4 of these. 5? No, 4. Yeah, I did it. Nailed it. Okay, perfect. All right, let's put some new wheels on some tires. Yeah, nice. Damn, those things look brand new. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. If only we could have cleaned up the rim while we were doing this. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Take that. Make a new one. Brand new tire. Hell yeah, we got to balance it too. So let's go ahead and balance this one while we're at it. Adjust it. Spin. And balanced. And now we have this one. Take, put it over here. I should have started the other one first. My bad, y'all. Take. So now we have 2 put together tires. Just need 2 more. Yeah, this takes way too long. I should hire a guy for this. Oh, install and the last good tire. And then while I'm doing that, we'll balance this one. I like how there's little mini games for this kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, there we go. Take it, balance. All right, last one. I think that's it, aside from changing some fluids, which I already did the oil, so I think I just have to do the windshield washer fluid and power steering fluid. Not 100% sure. Oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and install some tires. All right, there's one. That's 2. I better make a lot of money for this. It's been a lot of work. 3 and last one. Boom. All right, what's left? What's left? We've done all of this stuff. That's cool. Go ahead and unhighlight all of that. And we need to do the other tasks. Oh, I need to fill up the oil. I forgot to do that. Change brake fluid, change power steering fluid. Okay, we can do all that. Let's go ahead and lower this car back down. Get some oil, put some oil in it. It needs oil, it's thirsty. Engine. Let's go ahead and just take that off. We need to do additional tools. Drain tool, I don't want to do that. Take the oil fill plug off, and we'll pour some oil in it. Glug, 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 glug. I don't know when to stop. Hopefully it'll let me know. I'm just gonna keep pouring. Oh, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. So now the engine, or the oil's been changed. I think we need to add windshield washer fluid. Is that what it said? Refill windshield washer fluid. Okay, we can do that. Too easy. At least this one's see-through. I can tell when to stop. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, and last but not least, I want to say it was this guy right here, right? Yeah. Ooh, replace windshield. Wait a second. Change brake fluid, change power steering fluid. Okay. So neither of those. There's our brake booster. Let's go ahead and change the brake fluid. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to break out the old drain tool and drain this guy. Suck that shit out. Cool. Now we can fill it up with brake fluid. All right. All right, one more thing to do, and that is the power steering fluid. Let's pop the fluids out of here. Drain this guy. Ugh. Okay, take off the cap, and we're pouring some more fluid. Look at that, not spill a drop either. Ooh, hydraulic fluid, I love that stuff. That's good stuff. All right, maxed it out. I want to say that's it, guys. Close the hood, close the trunk. Look at this beauty of a vehicle. Everything is done. Let's finish this order. Whoa, I have almost $5,000. Okay, well, since I have so much money, do I have any points? I don't have any points. Okay, since I have so much money, let's buy the onboard diagnostics. And yeah, we'll buy the fuel pressure meter and the multimeter. Maybe we can find more things wrong with cars when they bring them through. Bring a tire kit. We'll just buy all the tools right now. Why not? Buy a battery charger too. Okay. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, let's see what else we got in the... Oh, you know what? We can go through and sell all this crap. A case? Sure, I want to open the case. What's inside? Oh, a trading card. Okay. Which card should I pick? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let's see. We'll pick number 4. Oh, a map. Barn location. And we'll pick number 1. 44 experience. I'm level 2! Okay, that's cool. Nice. Okay, we're gonna sell this. Sell parts that condition is equal to or less than. Below or equal to 30? Sure. And I made a little green off of that. Alright, here's one of my new tools. Battery charger. That's cool. Okay, so I don't need to be in here. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so they have brake problems. We'll go with this one. Let's do some brake issues. I like brake problems. Bring it on down. Move this car inside to the lift. Ooh, we can put it in a parking lot, garage entrance. Okay, move to the lift. And now that it's here, let's see what's going on. So they're having brake problems. Their ABS pump is bad, brake caliper, brake disc, and a brake disc ventilated. Okay. So this is the ABS module. Brake disc is over here. That one's fine. And both the parts back there. Okay, cool. We'll start with the ABS module. Whoa. Oh no, is this an electric car? Whoa, there's no engine. How do I mechanic this? I'll figure it out. Nothing can stop me. Where's the ABS module? There it is. You're gonna tell me this brand new car has a screwed up ABS pump? It's all rusty. What are they doing to this thing? Wait, oh yeah, it was the pump that's bad. Okay, so we need to get a new one of those. I can't lift it. Oh, crap, I can't take it off. I have to lift it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. That thing is messed up. Alright, let's take all this crap off, get it out of the way. And the brake pad can go too, and I'll just go ahead and replace this while I'm here. So let's buy a new brake disc right now. Let's see, I think it's just a regular brake disc, right? Yeah, it was. I'll go ahead and buy one of those and slap it on. That way we don't have a bunch of extra parts in our inventory. Okay, brake pads. Brake caliper. And a wheel. Sorry, a tire and wheel. Boom. That part's done. me just make sure it checked it off. Yep, brake disc is good. And is this a brake? Oh, it's a brake caliper on this side that's bad. Okay. Right? Yeah, it's the brake caliper. It's bad. Okay, we'll do that one real quick, too. Go ahead and remove you. Hop over here to the store. Buy a new one. Thank you. Mount the new one. All right. What else? What else? What else? What else? ABS pump and the brake disc ventilated. That's this guy right here. I love taking off tires and putting tires back on and taking tires off and putting them back on. It's my favorite. I like how as you get further along in this game, it changes. And it doesn't quite always tell you what's wrong with the vehicle. Like, you have to figure it out on your own. You have to take it to a test track and test the brakes and the suspension and see what's actually wrong with it. I'm excited for that part of the game. You know, this part's fun too, but don't get me wrong, it's a little easy. I also want to start building my own cars, but I can't do that until we have a bigger garage and a lot more money. And unfortunately, we're not there yet. Okay, and let me go ahead and buy the ABS module while we're here. Oh, it's in electronics, right? Yep. Electronics shop, ABS pump. I think that's what I need, right? Yeah. Let me make sure before I just start sending it. Yep, ABS pump. Okay. ABS pump, 1. Very expensive. Hate that, but it's okay. Go ahead and go into this mode right here, find that guy, install, and we'll throw the module on top of that. All right, there we go. And, you know, just because I can, where's my more tools? Can I not? Hold on. Nope, okay. Anyways. That's it. That's everything. Let's finish the order. Boom. Another one down. Many more to go. And I can sell this stuff. Alright, so we have $2,700. Let's see what else we got. This guy's having some sloppy car steering. Okay. Okay, I like it. Let's see what's going on here, man. What's wrong with your little Honda? I love these, by the way. I had a friend in high school who had this car. Well, the actual car. And it was awesome. Alright, let's throw up on the lift, see what's going on. Okay, so 170,000 miles. My god, dude, get a new car. Okay, so the inner tie rod, the steering rack, and the sway bar end link are bad. Oh, that's too easy. We can get after that. So we got our sway bar right here. Our steering rack right here. I need to disassemble it from under the car. Okay, suspension. So we have our lower suspension arm. What was bad? So the steering rack is bad. So we'll go ahead and pop that guy out. Ooh, can't take that out until I take out something else. Oh, the inner tie rod's got to go. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I'm losing my mind here. Oh, I can't take that out until I take the outer tie rod out. I can't take that out until I take the steering knuckle out, and I can't take that out until I take the entire freaking thing apart. Sweet. Okay, let's do it. Yep, let's just take this off. Man, I better get a lot of money in labor for this. They better factor that shit in. Gotta take everything apart, man. This is bullshit. Oh, sorry. I know, you gotta pull that out, and then you gotta pull the wheel hub bearing out. You gotta pull the wheel hub out. Can I get to it now? Oh, I can. Wait, could I have gotten into it the whole time? I'll be upset. I'll be upset. No, I can't take that side off yet. Okay. That's fine. Let me come over here. What's holding this side on? So this guy is holding it on, which is this guy. Oh, I could have just taken it off. Oh no, I gotta take the tire off. Okay. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Now can I take it off, or do I have to take off the whole thing? Oh, all I had to do was take the tire off. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, we'll take the inner tie rod out and the steering rack. Cool. So now that that's all out, I want to say that was all that I needed to change, right? Up here, but back here I have one more thing to take off. And that is our sway bar link, which I can't take off until I take off that back tire. All right, I'll focus on the front side first. So we'll add you to the shopping list, add you to the shopping list, and we'll go in here, go to our shopping list. Oh, crap. Open shopping list, we need an inner tie rod. Buy one of those. And a steering rack. Buy one of those. All right, let's go ahead and reassemble. So we'll throw the steering rack in and the inner tie rod in. And reconnect that with the outer tie rod. Okay. And now that we've done that, we can throw the wheel hub back in. And we can throw the wheel hub bearing back in. Very important. Can't forget that. Brake disc. Oh, I forgot the axle. Okay. Brake disc. Brake pads. Brake caliper. Oh, I don't like how close I am. And tire. All right, so now we can put this other side together. I think I just need to put the tire back on. Oh, never mind, I gotta put the tie rod back on. Whoops. Oh, luckily that's pretty easy. And so is this. And the tire. Now, I forgot to go check and see how many points I had to level up with. But I'll do it after we finish this job. Okay. Now, I've fixed those two. I can unhighlight them, and we can go hit the sway bar rear end link. Which means I gotta take this tire off. Ooh, that's a rusty bolt. Let's get you out of here. And now we can take the sway bar rear end link off. Sweet. Okay, let's add one of those to the shopping list. And let's go buy a new one. 26 bucks. I can afford that. Assembly mode. Slap you in. Boom. That easy. Next, the tire. And this car is done. Well, once I take it down off the lift, it's done. All right, that's everything, right? Let's see. Car status. Gucci to go. I got a job bonus. Total payout 1,486 credits. Nice. All right, now that I'm thinking about it, let's go over here to our perks and see what we can buy. So, you can increase your screwing speed by 10%. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Seems like the right thing to do. And we have no more skill points. Okay. I forgot I had this toolbox over here too. Do we have enough money to buy anything cool? Nope. Alright, that's fine. Let's do another order. What do you got? Car is hard to control. I don't want to do the story mode ones. We'll go ahead and do this one. It's another suspension issue. Might as well, right? We're suspension experts. Alright, so let's put it up on the lift and let's see what's going on with it. Alright, the outer tie rod and the sway bar rear end link are bad. Well, it's almost like we have a lot of experience with this because the outer tie rod's right there. And it was just those two things, right? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Sell all my old parts. Boom. Goodbye. Okay. Gotta clear the shopping list, too. Alright, let's see. Yep, so this guy right here is bad. The outer tie rod and the rear link back there. Okay, too easy. Let's take his tire off. You guys notice how much faster my unscrewing speed is? That's pretty cool, right? Done. Outer tie rod. Remove and replace. Go ahead and just buy a new one right now. Hey, outer tie rod. Outer tie rod. I can't type. There we go. Okay, got one of those. Let's go ahead back to assembly mode. Slap the new one on. And on goes the tire. Okay, now let's take this guy off the back. And replace this rear end link. All right, reassemble. There needs to be a way to upsell these customers. Like, if I clean your brake calipers, you gotta pay me more money. You know, you gotta, like, lie to them. Like, if you don't do it right now, your car is gonna explode. The next time you drive it, you will die. Alright, that's everything. No bonus. No bonus. Well, that sucks. Repair with parts of minimum condition 45%. Okay, can I examine everything? Oh, I get experience every time I do that. Okay. Hold on a second. Free XP? Alright, some of that stuff needs to be replaced. Not gonna lie to you. Anyways. Let me go back to normal mode. And we're done with this order. Let's go ahead and sell this car back to the $74. What the hell? That was less than I paid for the parts, I think. Alright, being a mechanic kind of sucks. Let's see something here. Am I missing something? Is there a way to tell how much they're going to pay? Bonus 25%. It's not going to tell me, is it? What is it? Other tasks. List provided. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. What are the tasks? Change brake fluid, change coolant fluid, change power steering fluid, change windshield washer fluid. Man, what a big boy job for me. Okay, let's move this car inside and get started. Alright, let's start with the, wait, what did I say? Brake fluid, coolant, power steering, windshield washer. Okay, I don't even have to put the car on a lift. That's cool. I just gotta drain all this crap out. And top her off. Done. Cool. Okay, what was the other one? I know windshield washer. Change windshield washer fluid, coolant, and power steering. Okay, I can do that. Let's go do the coolant right now. Whoops, I meant to do this right here. Additional tools, the drain tool. Suck out that old stuff. Beautiful. And let's fill her back up. Now you can do this at home. Why would you take this car somewhere and pay someone to do it? That seems like such a waste. Alright, topped off. Nice. Okay, now your turn. Drain this guy out. And fill her up. Got a little excited there with the fluid. Alright, we're almost done with this excruciatingly exciting job. Just need to fill this guy up and then we're done. Alright, we are done. Close this hood up, check the status, good. I got more money for that than I did changing that crap on the other car. I can't believe it. Alright. What do we got now? So you're having suspension issues. I don't really care. Alright, let's go with, I guess let's go with this one. I don't know how much they're gonna pay me. Okay, sloppy car steering. Let's see what's going on with this. Sloppy car steering is not good. You can't have a car driving all sloppy. Steering rack, that's all? Okay, I can do that. It's too easy. That should be right under here. Yep, that rusty looking guy right there. So, to change that, we have to unfortunately take off both tires. It's more work just taking off the stuff to change it than it is changing it. Okay, now that that's off, we take off the outer tie rod, the inner tie rod, and we repeat the process on the other side. So the tire comes off. Brake caliper. Oh no, not the brake caliper. I don't need to take that off. I just need to take off the outer tie rod. And the inner tie rod. Whoops. And we can take off the steering rack. Hell yeah. Cool. Now that we did that, we need to buy a new one. Let's see if I can just find it in here. Steering rack, steering rack, steering rack, steering rack, steering rack. Steering rack. 800 credits for that. I swear to God, if I get paid less than $800, I'm gonna be pissed. Over here doing things for free. Okay, part mount. Slap that guy in there. The new one. I should put the old one back in. Take that, you cheapos. Put that guy on. Outer tie rod. The single nut that holds it all together. And the tire. And we will repeat the process on the other side. All right, I believe we're done, right? Yep. Finish that order. $1,400. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good payday. Sick. Let me clear my, there we go, my shopping list. And let's see what else we can do. We have our map here. Let's see what's on the map. So you have a drag strip. I have to buy the DLC. Okay, I'll be doing that. Junkyard, garage, a racetrack, a test track, parking, car auctions, and a speed track, and a barn. Okay, cool. Well, we're not going to be worried about any of that until we get a little bit further along in the game. Let me come over here and see if we can unlock anything. We can unlock a second lift. Do 2 cars at a time. Allows you to clean your car. Builds test path. Well, I don't think I necessarily need any of that. What I need is the garage expansion, which is $10,000. That's what we're working towards right now, is the garage expansion. I'll do that, and then we'll worry about the second lift. Sloppy car steering with a money bonus. I'll take it. If we're good at one thing, it's fixing suspension, I'll tell you what. Alright, what's up with you? What do you need? What do you need? Left spring U-bolt. Leaf spring U-bolt. I said left. Sorry, guys. If I could read real good, I wouldn't be a car mechanic now, would I? Alright, where is that leaf spring U-bolt? Oh, it's in the back. That's right. Leaf spring suspension. This would be an easy one. Remove. And let's go ahead and buy a new one. Leaf. There we go. $15? Okay, so 15 bucks for this. That's all I'm spending. Let's see how much money we get. Alright, we're done. That's easy. Okay, they're gonna pay us 20. Okay. Oh, what a freaking waste of time that was. Alright. Okay. Well, they got over on me. The suspension feels loose. I just don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and do this one. Screw it. We'll do the story one. A little Mini Cooper here. Move her inside, and I'm gonna run through some diagnostics here to see, just to get more XP. I didn't want to do it before because it's kind of boring. But basically, if you take your tools right here, and you can go through and do an OBD scanner, and it'll scan the engine and associated parts and tell you if there's anything wrong. If you look in the top left, you can see some of the spark plugs are going out, which isn't good. I think they need to be replaced. Yeah, like this guy right here, and this guy, and this guy. Yeah, those should probably be replaced. Which we could probably do. We're also gonna check the electronics of the car with this multimeter here. Oh, I can spin it all around. Look at that. Whoa, whoa. Okay, all the fuses look pretty good. They're all in decent shape. Okay, everything looks pretty good on here. What other tests can we run? Let's see. We have, I can do a compression tester. Actually, I think I need to do one of those. It said something about knocking, I think, in the description. that camshaft is not doing good. You want me to replace that? I can do it. For money. Okay. One more test. Tire thread tester. You can test all 4 tires from the engine right here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, we got some decent tires. Nice. They're all above 75%. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at our list here and see what all we need. Holy crap. Ah, part not discovered. Okay, that's going to be the issue. Alright, so... Yep, we're going to have to change spark plugs. The belt tensioner. Oh my god, this is going to be a hell of a job. The cam gear, the cam shaft, the idle roller, ignition coil. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do one more test and see if we can figure out what that other part is. It's got to be in the fuel system because I didn't do the fuel pressure test yet. Crank that thing. Okay. Oh, the fuel injectors all look pretty good. How's the fuel filter? Well, I don't know what it is then. I don't have the test track, so I can't figure it out either. Part not discovered, huh? Alright, let's see what he says again. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problem. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's start with the big stuff. So I'll just highlight all of this stuff, and we'll get after it one at a time. This will be interesting. I've never done anything in the engines, so we got to take out this camshaft. Okay, so let's take off the timing cover. Can't do that until we take off the camshaft pulley. Can't do that until we take off the serpentine belt, and can't do that until we take off the roller. Okay. All right, it's gonna be okay. All right, roller off. This is gonna be a hell of a job. Okay, serpentine belt off. Camshaft pulley needs to come off. Okay, and then we could take the timing cover off. All right, so we need to change this belt. We need to change this belt tensioner, this cam gear, and the camshaft inside. Okay, let's do it. Crap, I forgot. You gotta take this off first. Okay, belt tensioner out. That off. This idle roller's gotta go too. Okay, cam gear's gotta go. Can I pull the camshaft out? I can. Cannot. Oh, man. Alright, well, I gotta take the ignition coils out anyways. We're disassembling this engine, man. This is cool. Focus on this part right here. We'll take this exhaust cover off. I'm sorry, intake cover. Pardon my misspeak. Alright, and there's our camshaft. I'll just take all these bolts out. Alright, bye-bye, cam. Why can't I take out the damn camshaft? What the heck? Is there something holding it? Something's stopping me from taking it out, and I can't figure out what it is. Alright, yep, what's stopping me from pulling you out? Nothing's red. I'm not seeing anything red. You guys? Okay, well, you know, let's take out the spark plug while we're at it. I don't know. I simply don't know. Now, what connects to the camshaft here? Rocker arms. They're all not connected. Something on this side? Oh, the timing cover. That gotta come off. I bet that's gotta come off. Yep, there it is. All right. What a job this has been. Okay, let's go ahead and change this rubber bushing while we're down here. Cool. All right, let's see what we got in our inventory. Oh, okay. Let me add you, add you, add you. You. Oh, crap. No, I don't need that. Do not need that, actually. Please do not keep that. I don't need the steering rack. I need a rubber bushing, spark plug, and some other stuff. Okay, so... Oh, I also need all of this crap right here that I took out. Oh, another bushing that's bad. Let's take this part. And the oil filter. I gotta get that from the bottom of the car. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fix everything in the engine real quick. So we need 2 rubber bushings. We need a new idler roller, cam gear. Do we need a new ignition coil? I can't remember. Let me check. Doesn't say... Yeah, we need a new ignition cooler. Okay. Ignition coil. Belt tensor. Serpentine belt. And I think that was all. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy all that crap real quick. So rubber bushing times 2. That must be somewhere else. That must be somewhere else. That must be somewhere else. Somewhere else. Somewhere else. Somewhere else. And somewhere else. Okay. We'll probably have to go to an engine shop. How is that not... Is it in the tuning shop? No. Okay. So where do we buy that at? I feel like that should be in here. No, it is. Okay, maybe it was just glitched. That's weird. Okay. Camshaft. Cam gear. Another serpentine belt. Okay, here we go. No spark plug or ignition coil. Alright, that must be in the tune-up place. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and put everything back together. So we'll go into assembly mode. Slap this camshaft back in with the brand new one. Put the camshaft caps back on. And last one. That'll complete our camshaft replacement. Perfect. Alright, let's go over here. Let's slap the cover back on the head. Put all 8 of these bolts back in. And we'll throw the cam gear back on. And the timing cover. Okay, now we'll come over here to this side and put all this crap back together. So the new cam gear is going in. Then we can add the new idler roller. Add the serpentine belt. And the timing cover. And just like that, the engine is all put back together. Isn't that cool? Okay, very good. So we'll come down here, replace these rubber bushings too, with the new ones I bought. Like I said, this is a big job, man. This is gonna take a while. All right, let's see where we're at. So, we've done this one. We've done this one, this one, this one. Oh, I forgot to put the ignition coil in and the spark plug, I think. Crap. All right, I screwed up, guys. Head's got to come back off. Whoops. Well, this thing surely wouldn't run. I didn't even put the ignition coils back in general. Oh, boy. Alright, now the head can go back on. And I won't forget to put the ignition coils in. Whoa, I went up a level. That's so sick. I like how one's red and the others are black. It's like you can tell which one I replaced. Okay, anyways. So we'll uncheck all these guys. All the ones that I've done. Another spark plug was bad? What? Oh my god. Can I just get to the spark plug from here? I can, thank god. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me. That's so embarrassing. Give me a spark plug. Oh, look at all this cool stuff. Man, turbocharger. That's cool. I like a good turbocharger. Alright, let me find the spark plug without searching for it, so I can see all the other cool stuff. Oh, glow plug. That's for a diesel. There are diesels in this game? I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure there are. If there's electric cars, there better be diesel. Spark plug. Alright, let's go ahead and put a new one in there. And a new ignition coil. I'm sorry. The new ignition coil. Alright. Now that that's done, I missed a couple rubber bushings. They must be in the back. Alright, let's take a look at everything. See if the oil filter is the only thing up here. Rubber bushings are in the back alongside the some brake pads that need to come off. So let's close the hood. Raise this bad boy up. And we'll pull off some tires. Brake caliper coming off. And the brake pad. Let me go ahead and just buy a new one while we're here. Can I just buy brakes? There are brakes here. Nope. Okay, we'll go here. And we want brake pads. I think I need 2. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy the 2 right now that we need. And we'll slap the new ones on. And we'll put the caliper on top of that. And the tire. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna work on something real quick. All right. Put this guy in. Boom. All right, 1 brake caliper down. Let's check this bushing right here. Oh, you know what? Bet I gotta take out this, I gotta take out the suspension probably for that. Let me see. Oh no, I can just take it right out. Sweet. How convenient. All right, let's buy some new bushings. Rubber bushing. No items in this search, huh? Okay, what about these right here? So the search function's a little glitched, I see. We're gonna put a new rubber bushing in while we're here. Okay, and then we'll take off this tire and do the brakes. Don't let me forget to go do the rubber bushing on the other side as well. Brake pad comes off, and a new one goes on. And the caliper. The 2 bolts that hold it all together. And the tire. Okay, well, now we just have to do the rubber bushing on this side, because I forgot. You come on out. And we go into assembly mode, assemble a new rubber bushing, and put that giant bolt back through it. Alright, well, you know what? I think that does it for the stuff that we know is wrong, except for the oil filter. I haven't done that yet. But it does. Okay, so we have part not discovered issues. Okay, that's interesting. In the meantime, I will go ahead and change all of this fluid real quick. So brake, coolant, power steering, and refill windshield washer. Let's start with the easy one. Windshield washer. Fill you up. There you go. No more dirty windshield for you. Alright, now that's full. We'll come over here, break out the handy dandy drain tool. I'm sorry, there it is. Suck all that old crap out. And fill this guy up too. Coolant. It looks like you could drink it and it would be really tasty. However, from a friend, it's not very tasty. Okay, that's that. And we need to drain the power steering fluid. We use our magical little syringe here that doesn't really do anything, but it does it all. And we fill it back up with our limited supply of hydraulic fluid. This car's gonna run like new, man. This guy's not gonna know how to act. Alright, so we did that. I believe that was all the fluids, except for the engine oil. But we need to drain that out first, right? Oh, let me get rid of my shopping list. I always forget this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. The brake fluid. I forgot about the brake fluid. Alright, brake booster. It's back here. Drain that guy out. The brake servo. And replace the fluid. One of my favorite things to do in this game. Replace fluids. Except I can't see. How am I gonna know when it's full? Can't change the camera either. Alright, good enough. Boom. Alright, let's raise this car up on the lift. We'll change the oil. And then we'll figure out how to figure out the rest of it. Or we won't, and we'll just turn in, or give the car back without all of the repairs being done. Yep, drain that oil out, please, sir. While it's down here, I'll go ahead and change this oil filter. And we will buy a new one. How is the oil filter not in here? I'm thinking the search function's glitched. Clear search. Let's go, oil filter. What? There it is, it's right there. Oh, I think because I wasn't in all. Okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? Part mount. Oil filter. Going in. I'm sorry, did you put oil on the threads before you put that in? I don't think so. It's gonna be hard to take off next time. That's okay, because it won't be my problem, hopefully. Let's add some engine oil, why don't we? Oh yeah. That's it, that's the blood of the engine right there. Okay, what's next? That's everything, right? So I did the other tasks, but I didn't do the whole thing. Part not discovered. Okay, so how do I discover the part? Do I take you to the... I don't have a test track to take you to. I wish I could. But I don't think I can. Unless, let me check my map here. So we have the test track right here. Okay, yeah, no, we could do it. We could do it. The following part is missing from the car. I screwed up, guys. I screwed up bad. Assembly mode. What's missing? An idle roller is missing. An idler roller. But from where? Oh, I never put a crankshaft fluid back in. Oh my god, I never even put this belt back on. Dude. No way. Whoopsies. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, now that we've done that, now let's go to the test track. We'll take our car with us. Wheels are not aligned. Car may drive in an odd way. Well, gosh darn it. How do I align the wheels? Oh, I have to go to a, I have to take it to the test track, don't I? Well, I don't have that unlocked. How am I supposed to do that? Let's see if we can't buy the test path. How much is it? It's the dyno, lifter, test path, 10,000 credits. Guess what I don't have? 10,000 credits. Oh well. Let's go to the test track. I don't care. Can I change my view? Oh, listen to that turbo. Oh, this thing's pretty sweet. Alright, let's do this sound test. Alright, acceleration test, pedal to the metal, we're freaking sending it, let's go. And slow down, we got a turn right here. Oh, yeah. Alright, suspension time. And here comes the brake test. Alright, there it is. Freaking nailed it. Ah, we got a bad brake disc. That's it, we got some brake issues. Everything else looks good. Okay, well, too easy. We can fix that. There it is. So 2 brake discs and 2 brake pads. What? That's not even hard. Which ones are they? So this, it's those pads and those discs on the front tires. Okay, too easy. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and just buy that crap real quick. I think they're both, are they both, hold on, we'll see. I gotta see what kind of brake pads they are. That was fun, that little driving. That's the first time I've ever done that. That was a good time. Yeah, I'd say this needs to be replaced. Alright, brake disc ventilated. So I'll buy 2 of those. And we'll buy 2 brake pads. So we can go ahead and swap it out while we have it. Okay, assemble new brake pad. A brake disc, I'm sorry. New brake pad. And the same old brake caliper. And we'll put some bolts in there. I'd say, well, let's put this tire back on. Probably a good idea. This is our biggest job yet, man. This is cool. Alright, now that side's done, let's do the same on this side over here. So we'll remove this tire. Okay. Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. And remove this brake caliper. This game is addicting. I cannot stop. I don't know what it is. It's got this charm about it. It's the satisfaction of fixing something, I think. I don't know. I'm a mechanic in real life, so this really hits home for me. Alright, there we go. Let's close the hood. And we'll check and see how we did. Everything is done. And he's going to pay me $2,455. That's so freaking cool. Finish the order. We're rich. Well, we're not quite rich, but we're better than we were before. And I have another point. I could save a skill point and increase my screwing speed. Or I can increase my mounting and unmounting speed. Or get a discount. I could fix parts from Group 1 instead of spending money on new parts. I think that might be rather important. Let's do that. The interior detailing toolkit. Okay, and we still don't have enough to buy anything new. I mean, we kind of do, but not anything that I really need. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more order. Whoa. Car is hard to control and fix any running gear problems. Okay. Alright, well, that sounds like it's going to have a pretty good payout. Let's go ahead and take that offer. Oh, look at this cool thing. This thing is sweet. Check you out. Let's move you inside. Alright, what's on the list here? What do we got? What do we got? An outer tie rod and a steering rack. Rubber bushing. Wheel hub bearing. Sway front. Okay, cool. What just happened? I just got something. Oh, someone subscribed. Nightcore ALG. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm not quite used to the sound of someone subscribing. It doesn't happen very often. Okay, so now that we know what we need to fix, let me clear my inventory out, because I have a lot of crap in here. I got a new case. This is exciting. Let's see what we got. Alright, tell me which cards to pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let's go with number 5. I like the number 5. Ah, 143 bucks. How exciting. And you know what? Let's go with number 4. 37 scrap. So apparently scrap is like a late game item. I don't really know what it's used for, but I'm excited to find out. And we'll sell all of our parts under the condition of 30. You know what? We'll sell it under the condition of 40. We'll sell the oil filter too. I don't need it. I mean, I guess I could reuse it, but that's kind of a dirtbag thing to do. I am not a dirtbag mechanic. Alright, so outer tie rod and a steering rack need to be changed. And a rubber bushing, sway bar, front end, link B, and a wheel hub bearing. Okay, cool. Whoa. Look at this thing. It's a rear engine car. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we need to raise it up. Come on up now. And let's pull off some tires. Oh, that went up pretty high. I feel like that's higher than usual. Okay, so we come to the back over here and we pull up this outer tie rod. And that's going to need to be replaced. Pull off the center tie rod and we're back out of here, go to the other side and repeat that process so we can get the steering bar out. Cool stuff. Alright, let's... Oh, the wheel bearing's bad too, huh? I gotta take that guy out. Can I get it from the back? Nope, can't get it from the back. Okay. I'll just do it right here. Alright, come on. Get out of there, wheel hub. Oh, something's holding you in. Crap, I gotta take everything else out. Nope, I don't. I can just pull the bearing out. Sweet. Okay, the sway bar's gotta go. Alright, and the outer tie rod. The inner tie rod. And finally the steering rack. Alright, let's go ahead and buy the new stuff that we need right now. So we have a steering rack, an outer tie rod, sway bar, and a link. Okay, we'll go here. Go to all parts, because that's why it's not working. We need a steering rack. We need a wheel hub bearing, an outer tie rod, and a sway bar. Alright, now that we got all that stuff, let's put it all back together. So the wheel hub bearing can go inside. Cool. And I can put the cap back on the front. Too easy. Sway bar front end link can go back on. And we can put the steering rack back in. And the tie rod. And finally the outer tie rod. And just like that, we have put together this whole side of the suspension and drivetrain. Okay, now let's go over to the other side and do the same thing. So we need to replace the inner tie rod, the outer tie rod. Oh, I forgot that's the new one we bought. All right, tires going back on. All right, let's see what we got left. So outer tie rod and steering rack are good. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I did those. All right, so one last thing is the rubber bushing. Where is this rubber bushing at? Oh, it's in the back. Okay. Let's see if we can't change it. I'm sorry, I can't just take out the rubber bushing. I gotta take out the whole upper suspension arm? Well, that's whack. I mean, I'll do it. I'm not happy about it. Okay. So it should be in my inventory now. Well, how do I put a new rubber bushing in it? Just have to replace the whole thing? What can I do about that? Let's see if we can't put it back in. I'll try putting it back in and see if we can't just change the... Oh, okay. I just need to buy rubber bushing. I can do that. Clear my search. Rubber bushing will be in suspension. Wheel hub bearing. Come on, show me a rubber bushing. There it is. Sweet. Okay, cool. Assembly mode. Put this guy back in with a brand new rubber bushing. Oh my goodness, we are finished. Finish that order up. Give me that money. All right, we got $6,524. We are level 3, well on our way to level 4. I haven't been doing the things to cheese the levels, like running the OBD2 scanner, checking all the tire tread, but I didn't want to do that because it's kind of boring. I don't want you guys to sit there and see all of that. But I think that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out while we fix